Shane from the Spirit of the Cosmos. Thank you for joining me today. We are live. I'm going to adjust the camera. Hope your day is going well. Today's Memorial Day in the United States, and we want to honor the fallen. We want to honor those who've sacrificed and the families who also sacrificed. So we got some people joining. What's up? This is a Law of One live. What's up, V? Thanks for joining. Excuse me. So waiting on people to join. You're not the only one here. It's people come in and out sometimes. It's weird. It starts off slow and then it really takes off. North Dakota. Hey, Bridget. Thanks for joining today. You are the chosen one, V. Yes, you are the chosen. So, V, you get a card reading. I'm going to use the Saints and Angels cards reading. What does V need to know right now? I'm going to do some card readings and just some introductions while we wait on people to join. Yesterday we had a big crowd. My most popular videos by far are live. What's up, Samantha? Thanks for joining. Today is Oracle card readings, Law of One stuff. Just talk about whatever. I don't really care. I feel like the coolest college professor ever with spirituality right now. The Law of One material. V, this card popped out. Activist. Look, Mother Teresa. The Saint Mother Teresa. So activist. V, are you an activist? Look at that very indigo purple violet ray. Very holy golden energy right there. Hey, Mountain Bear, what's up? I got an activist card. Cool. Something to think about. And then blessings and abundance. Blessings of abundance. This is a guardian angel message. I just got these cards and they're beautiful. They're the Saints and Angels cards by Doreen Virtue. So V, you have something to think about. This is a power card right there. Hey, Marletta. Wow, we got all these people joining. Yeah. And blessings of abundance. So V, I feel if you start activating yourself, really start pushing your spiritual mission, you will have immediate and natural blessings of abundance in exchange versus karma repayment. The Law of One, yes. It's all about Law of One, the raw material. The most esoteric stuff I've ever read. I've read hundreds of books. I have listened to thousands of spiritual channelings, you name it, over many years, and the raw material, the Law of One, is by far the most mind-blowing, esoteric, out there stuff. Ra, who is Ra? The Egyptian sun god, but Ra claims in the Law of One that they, while they were worshipped as gods, they came in peace and brother and sisterhood, only to teach the people of Egypt the unity of oneness, that the universe is actually one mind, one heart, one infinite creator, and that all of us are that, and everything is one. You are every thought, every person, every situation, every emotion, every feeling, every now moment is you, that everything is a reflective nature of you, and vice versa, that there's a paradox. We are everything and everything is us, and that life loves to serve itself. Ra wanted to teach the Egyptian people this so that they would be able to really take off, and they did. Look, the Egyptians built the pyramids, which are impossible to build with today's modern technology. Hey Anna, thanks for joining. Look how the Egyptians, their hieroglyphs, they had flying discs, they had teleportation. Our ancestors lived much better than we do now. And the Egyptians were able to really take off with that because of the Law of One and the raw material, the raw collective teaching them. And Ra says, once again, they are not gods, they came as guides. And the Law of One is a guidebook, it's not a rule book, and that everyone takes it differently. I love that about the Law of One. Everyone who reads it takes a different piece from that. If y'all have any questions, let me know. Thanks, V. I appreciate it. I like going live. It's fun. So the gist of it, I got some notes. You've had dreams of the falcon god Horus. Wow. The ruler of the underworld. Any type of ruler of the underworld is just a being, a god who has mastered the light and the dark. So Yeah, if you have not read it, it's called The Raw Material, The Law of One. It was between January 15th, 1981 through March 15th, 1984. So old school stuff, and that's what's eye-opening about the Law of One. Excuse me. Ra talks about the illusion we live in, the matrix. They channel things and talk about things from so long ago that it's like, how did you know that? So, what is Ra? Ra, like I said, is a collective of people that came to visit the Egyptians to teach them things. And this is the 1980 channeling of Ra trying again to bring about the Law of One in a different way through channeling, because they made a book out of it. So I don't know where to begin. This stuff is so complex, but I'm just going to shoot from the heart and skip the technical babble. Ra basically states that everyone is everything and everything is everyone, that we are one. There is one consciousness that of the universe, the infinite creator, and that the infinite creator wishes to experience everything that there is via expressing itself through us. We are all pieces of an infinite creator, and therefore we are the infinite creator, and that's the exchange you get, the infinity symbol. Infinity, back and forth, being all there is and then being all, the I am principle. Ra wants everyone to know thyself, accept thyself, and then seek the infinite creator, which is you. See how far you can go. So it's hard pill to swallow sometimes to say, wow, I am a unique, variated I am a unique variation of an infinite creator. It's hard sometimes to swallow that I am everything. But once you start realizing the power of I am, your universe changes. You want proof of that? Look at my first videos starting out and look at me now. I've changed so much because I understand how truly infinite we all are. Yeah, I'm waiting. We are waiting for more people to join. We got a lot of people so far. That's cool. So y'all have any Law of One questions, let me know. We can do oracle card readings too. This is however and whatever y'all want, because I'm here for you. And with that, the Law of One teaches you that we are truly in a matrix, an illusion. Ra says that everything that is not pure love and wholeness and unity of self and love for others is a distortion or an illusion. And that we play and dance within these delusions to grow, to experience. But a lot of times we just play games with ourselves. And Ra states that the current way that we live as a civilization globally is a game that we're playing. What's up, Kelly? So it's funny to have channelings from so long ago, back in the 80s, talk about things we really talk about now. And Ra refers to the age of Aquarius. Refers to the new age coming, and wow, that's what we're moving into. And Ra says that we will be ascending, and David Wilcock has really correlated and connected a lot of the information from ancient religious texts to the Law of One and connected it all. And many religions around the world do state this, the ascension's coming. Ra and the Law of One calls it the harvest, which means the gathering of like-minded beings. Essentially, we're coming to a point in our evolution of humanity where we're going to have to make a decision. Are you polarized? Do you choose, rather, to be positive in service to others? Do you see everyone as part of an infinite creation and a reflection of self? Or are you polarized or geared towards or shifted towards service to self, negative, where you see yourself as the most important thing and everything around you there to embrace, expand, and take care of you? Wow. So what path do you choose? And that is ultimately what the Law of One is about. Ra states we are here in a human illusion and human experience to choose. Are we ultimately positive or negative? Are we geared towards service to self or service to others? But Ra also states there is no right or wrong in the Law of One. There is nothing wrong with being service to self. There's nothing wrong with being service to others. However, karma does exist. Ra refers to karma as inertia, the movement of things. What you put out to the universe comes back to you. And that negative beings eventually will have to experience all the service to self, negative, dense feelings they send out to the universe. Because remember, service to self is all about me, how I can expand, how far I can go, and walking upon others. Or service to others, where you recognize everyone as a reflection of self and of the universe, and that love binds us all. While there is no right or wrong, I don't resonate with negative or service to self. It is ultimately self-defeating. Yes, you can go as far negative as you want. You can run from the unity and oneness all you want. It is ultimately self-defeating. So, y'all have any questions, let me know. I'm just going to keep yapping, because the law of one is incredibly complex. If you read the law of one, let me know. Wow, we got a lot of people here. Cool. All right, we got a question. Where's the boundary between serving others and being walked on? Oh, yes. The ultimate light worker question. Why do I give, and yet get slap? Oh, yes. The boundary, the fine line. We'll go over that. First, if y'all don't mind, if y'all could lower the video and give me a like and then bring it right back. What's up, V? You got a question? I'm trying to keep up with chat. Sweets, that is for you and your angelic guides to figure out, because everyone has their unique give-take formula and vibration that makes their being. A lot of us give way too much, and we get burned in the process, because there is a law of give and take, the law of exchange. The law of exchange is the universe gives, the universe takes. You give, you take, you eat, you consume, you put out love, you receive love. You are an attraction to what you are. And Ra states that in the law of one through karma. So that's between you and your angelic team and your spirit guides to figure out. But write down, if you start giving and you have resentment or any negative feeling, that's when it's a time to question it and really talk to your angelic team. What's up, JS? Yes. So V, what you saying? Also, how do you know your give-take is out of balance and you need boundaries? Look at the left side of your body. If the left side of your body appears to be more worn out or damaged in some way than the right side in any part of it, then you are out of give-take balance. This is something I'm correcting. That's why I'm now asking for donations for my YouTube. I never ever wanted to do that. It really takes a lot. It's hard for me to ask. So now I have it open, and I do feel better. I'm supposed to allow receiving, I've been told. It's just, to me, everyone should give all they have, and for the betterment of all. I don't know, maybe I'm just a martyr. Maybe I'm just that guy. No, I will stay here and hold everything up while you all escape. No, I insist. That's me. Aww. Wow. In fact, during emergencies and when shit really hits the fan, I'm more calm than ever. I don't know, it's like a superpower. I get more calm when everything gets more chaotic. Bridget, you don't know what direction to go in. Well, let's take a law of one break. And Bridget, let's do a direction reading. For Bridget, we're going, it's 11 people in here, 11 likes, 11, yeah. Y'all keep chatting, share, yep. Bridget, I'm going to do a card reading for you. You need some direction. This is from the Saints and Angels Oracle cards. You get a mixture of saints and angels. What do you need to know? What's a quick message for Bridget? What do you need to know? Direction. These flew out of my hands. I felt that tingle. When I deal with cards, I feel it. I zap it. It just like zaps my finger, and I grab it. And you got 3. Safe travel. This is from Saint Christopher. Saint Christopher is awesome. Really good parties. Really good parties. In the higher realms, I do party reviews. And when everyone's a god and goddess, as you can imagine, the parties are very, very exquisite. St. Christopher always gets a good review. Safe travel. Bridget, Whatever direction you're going, you will be safe. All my cards fell. I think gravity around my property is off. Everything always falls. So keep that in mind. That's the first one. Animals, Saint Francis of Assisi, which means assistance, I guess. Animals, Bridget, something to do with animals. The saints and angels wish to remind you that you have a natural connection with animals. And animals and pets are mentioned in the law of one with the raw material. Ra states that pets are the next, they're right about at the evolution to where they will become self-aware in their next soul evolution. And how we take care of them will teach them how of a person to be. If you're very kind and loving to your pets, they will become, more than likely, if they choose so, loving as they evolve into a sentient humanoid. Animals are meant to be treated and taken care of. They are of a lower consciousness, and that does not mean anything other than we are more self-aware of the oneness of the universe than animals. But animals have their own unique consciousness, their own unique vibratory level, and Ra says in the law of one that animals must be taken care of because they will learn from us. In Bridget's sleep, this is a guardian angel message. Sleep. Bridget, you're worrying too much. Your focus is too here and there. Just sleep, rest, and pray. Sleep, sleep, sleep. There's a reason we sleep. Imagine if we didn't, we wouldn't last very long. Also, when you sleep, connect to the higher realms and see what direction you've already taken. You can ask your higher self anything, and your higher self's already been there, done that. V, yeah, you can do that. I have a lot of people in queue for personal readings, and I go by divine timing. Some people have waited over a month for a reading. I will not do a card reading until I feel it's ready. That's why I don't charge. I'm all donations. Because I have someone who's been waiting almost 6 weeks. Every time I pull the cards, I get knocked down. So what's going on? Law of one here in Oracle. We're going to mix it all. And Ra mentions in Law of One about tarot, and that it is magic. Tarot Oracle. Let's see what I got in my notes about the law of one. So what's the ascension all about? The golden age to come, the event. In the law of one, Ra mentions the harvest, which means the gathering of like-minded beings. In the book of Matthew in the New Testament of the Bible, it mentions a harvest where the weeds will be separated from the grain. Excuse me. We are currently in third density, or third dimension. The use of density and dimension are interchangeable in the law of one. Dimension, density, Ra basically says, it's sort of however you view that. Humanity's about to go to the fourth density, or fifth dimension. Now what is that? That is where duality will end. We live in a world of duality. Positive and negative are allowed to swirl about each other. So we are constantly dancing with the dark and the shadow and the light, back and forth. You have those days where you're just high vibe, and your days where you're just like, yeah, some days you wear the cape and you're super whatever. The next day you're covered with it like a blanket because you just can't get out of bed. That will end. Ra states in the next ascension, the next quantum leap, the next jump forward in evolution that humanity is about to experience, we will enter into the fourth density, or fifth dimension, where duality ends. The positive service to others and the negative service to self will no longer be able to tolerate one another, and a spectrum will open of realities, and they will end duality. So you're going to have your heaven on earth and your hell on earth. And some souls do want hell on earth. They don't want utopia. They don't want ascension. They don't want unity of oneness. They want power and domination. In the law of one, Ra states these types of souls are very few in number, because ultimately most souls understand that love is where it's at. Because we live in a loving, breathing, living universe that's constantly expanding and evolving, and through experience grows. But some people don't want that. They want everything. They want to conquer and dominate everything. And some people truly want hell on earth, and they will have that. I think it'll be far less people than the positive side, and it's going to be pretty crazy, I think. But that's not my cup of tea. So I want to read this real quick. So what's in store for the service to others focused people who are light workers, star seeds, who want heaven on earth, who want utopia, who want the fourth density or fifth dimension? The density of love and understanding is what it's called, the fourth density, or 5D. I'll just call it 5D. In the fourth density, thoughts become things, and Ra says love becomes visible. What does that mean? Ra loves the use of words in the law of one, and he says, they say that the love that is within all of us becomes a visible spectrum. You'll be able to see love. Telepathy is what that means. We will enter in a connectedness. We'll become what Ra calls a social memory complex, where everyone starts to unify and the primal nature of telepathy will open up. So you're going to start seeing a lot of global changes for this utopia and this ascension. The end of lying and deception, because a connected world where love is visible, you'll be able to see people being deceptive. Yeah, love becomes visible. You won't be able to hide how you truly feel about things. But this is good. This will really change things fast, because you won't be able to ignore negative feelings. You won't be able to ignore the problems of the world. You won't be able to ignore any suffering or pain, because we will all feel it. And once all of us feel it, you fix things quickly. For those starving around the world, in the next quantum leap, the whole world would feel that hunger. So you see how fast things would get fixed. That is our problem now with humanity. We are stuck in the third density, which is perception. Kind of like, not perception, we're in a silly, it's like a circus, an illusion, where we have all these control mechanisms and manipulations going on, and we're constantly distracted by circuses and fireworks and by keeping busy. That's going to change. So we're not allowed to feel and connect like we should. And we are about to hit that quantum leap where we have to move forward and extend and quantum leap forward, or we will become stagnant, and you can't have that. Life must always evolve, must always expand. The universe must always go, hence infinity. You can never have any aspect of creation stop, or the whole universe will stop. And then life will cease, and it defeats the whole purpose of being alive. So we're at the end of the third density, where humanity, we really can't proceed any further the way we're going now. And you see that around the world. Look at all the events going on around the world. So I hope that makes sense. The law of one is very complex and difficult I just like to keep things real. And now we're in the age of Aquarius. The fourth density is opening up, and you're going to start seeing a lot of changes. Right now, you're starting to see the whole 3D reality unravel. World governments have no control. COVID-19, Israel and Palestine right now, people are like, really, you're doing this again? And it's a lot of stuff coming up of repetitive nonsense, illusionary cycles that we're all kind of tired of. You also can see that we're evolving into the fourth density to 5D because of children nowadays. If you look at young children, they do not function, and they will not function in this world. How we do things now, children about under 10 years old, they're not going to have any part of it. Ask anyone who's spiritual with children. You know what's coming. They're going, these children, when they grow up, they're literally going to cross their arms and say no. All gonna stop. What's up, Kim? What's up, Anna? What's up, Stardust and V? All of y'all rock. Anna says, my psychic powers are coming up with something. What do you mean? Oh, psychic powers. Stardust, I don't know. I just thought you were like really into what I was saying. If you're still awake, everyone, give me a like. What's up, Kim? Kim is now into the law of one. Wow. Kim, I am just doing what my thing today. I take the law of one and just keep it real. Let's get a law of one oracle reading. Let's do the fallen angels oracle cards for the service to self side, the negative polarization. What do they have to say about the law of one? Remember, in the law of one, Ra states that humanity is about to hit a quantum leap or ascension or harvest, and duality will end. You will have your heaven on earth and your hell on earth, and people will be shifted according to their overall vibration throughout their life, which way they go. So what do the negative forces have to say? Thank you for the likes. Ooh, they got 2 messages. The negative look forward to the ascension. We have the fallen angel boon. Adventure. The negative side is tired of the light. They're tired of the service to others, people. You're boring. All you care about is helping people. Meh. Let's be nice and hold hands. No, the negative side, they want their hell on earth because there's going to be a few souls who've been there. Even now they're preparing. They want to conquer and dominate. They want to be the king cheese. They want to be the head kahuna, whatever. I was trying to be funny. They want control and domination, because in the service to self, the negative polarization, there's far few souls who choose that path, because it is a survival of the fittest game. So the fallen angel boon wants the positive, happy people to go away because they have a hell on earth to conquer. Imagine service to self, negative beings having this entire world with about 90% of the populace gone, 90 to 95%, because we all shift out to our vibratory match. All this world to you, and you can conquer it all. The fallen angel, I'm upheaval. Wow, look at that fallen angel's message, upheaval. That's what they want, upheaval, chaos. They want to conquer. Imagine handing a world over to your master as a service to self, negative being. I conquered Earth. What's next? The power is real. There's a lot of souls who get off on that. That's all they want is power and dominance. Yeah, Lisa, there's a lot of negative beings. However, most people, they can't put their money where their mouth is when it comes to being negative. Most people who are negative are wolves with no teeth. They'll bark and they'll growl at you, but most of the time you can just give them a hug until they pop. When in doubt, throw more love at it. Wow. What do the positive service to others peeps want with the ascension? We got the negative Nancy's. What do they want? Oh, look. Excuse me. You're on the right path. Do you see that card pop out while I was shuffling? Oh, the positive peeps want to say, hey, you're a nice guy or gal. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. So we got a little bit of a cheerleader. That's what I love about the positive side. They're just happy. But what else? The chaos, the negative side, the service to self people. They want upheaval. They want to take over and dominate a planet. But what about the service to other happy peoples? Artists. We're going to make and paint a new world. We're going to take a blank canvas and paint heaven on earth. We're all artists and creators. I love that. We'll all be engaging in artistic activities as beneficial paths to a career that we all love, and focus on every other area of our lives. What that means is, yes, I love that, because in the ascension, in the harvest, in the law of one, where love is visible and thoughts become things, we will unify as a global community, and people's careers will be expression of who they truly are. You're an artist, you're going to be one. You can do cartwheels, you're going to be a cartwheelist. if that's a word. If you are a YouTube star like me, this is what you'll do. Everyone will express fully who they truly are. That will be your career, and you will receive currency, the exchange of energy, currency, for that. That's actually what we're supposed to be doing now. And Ra and the Law of One's like, I am Ra. We have been studying your mind, body, spirit, complex peoples for a long time, and we don't understand why you don't do things the right way. My friends, do you know what it is to live backwards evil? EVIL, LIVE. And the Ra Collective is like, hey, this is an illusion, this is a matrix, this is a game you play against yourselves. Why? I am Ra. By the way, thank you, Kim, for saying this. Actually, you didn't, but I sensed you would. However, you won't now because I said you would. Why does Ra say I am Ra in all of the channelings? That is to tell you I am Ra. That is the legit Ra, and not Carla who channels. What's up? Billiana, I think I said that right. Lisa says, as above, so below. Hell yeah. Wow, I got like 1 million people in here. I am good looking. That's what it is, isn't it? Give me a like. Oh, never mind. I don't want dislikes. Lynn, you're from LA? Wow, LA, home of the body bag. I mean, LA, home of the really good food. I'm kidding. LA's awesome. You're actually near David Wilcock, a huge Law of One guy. LA's cool. Actually, I'm just kidding. Sweet says, remembering asking her dad if God created us, who created God? That's what I like about this stuff. Always seek. Always ask questions. Ra, I'm so glad you said it. Y'all are funny. Ra says to always seek. Always seek God. Always ask questions. Blessed is the soul who seeks God in however way they choose. Ra says in the Law of One that everything is the infinite creator, and the infinite creator wishes to experience everything that there can possibly ever be. So you want to constantly seek. If you are never satisfied with answers to things, that is how you know your spiritual awakening is going. Because I'm telling you, from what I get from the Law of One, this is what I personally feel. I truly believe that all of us are gods and goddesses, that we are titans of creation, that we ourselves are universes, and for some weird reason, we've all come here to Schoolroom Earth to see what are you like without your god or goddess powers? What are you like without your wings and your halo and your angelic tech? What are you like without your starships and your intergalactic ET civilization alliances? Are you an asshole? What do you like stripped to your core? What do you truly deep down inside like without any of your God anything? And a human being on this planet. Like, what were we thinking? Did we just like say, hey, I want the hardest video game in the God video game store? I don't know. A lot of people believe this is simulation. A lot of people don't believe this is truly real. But Ra says it's real. In the Law of One, he says this is an illusion, but it is as true as it gets. What you do in life echoes through eternity. And I really think a lot of us are going to be very embarrassed when we die and when we return to our godhood. How are you in the human experience? Let's see. Yikes. Some of y'all need to go back to God 101 school. Love, baby. Law's his sister. I can make fun of Ra. I have a special tenure. So that's why I'm here and not with them. I got kicked out. You know what though? Ra Collective is cool. Who here has seen Star Trek The Next Generation? I'm about to make y'all laugh. The God stores, yeah, closed the COVID. Due to COVID, the God store's busy. Please leave a message. The voicemail's full. Sorry. Click. Who has seen Star Trek The Next Generation? Ra's cool and all, but there's something even cooler than Ra. Woo! Feeling good. Yeah, love is the answer. So, I guess no one's seen Star Trek The Next Generation. I am old. Anyway, if you've seen it, what I was getting at. I want to be Q. I would be a good Q. Take me back, Q. I know I was a Q. I would be the best Q. Yes, you know who Q is on Star Trek. I would be the most amazing Q. Can you imagine being Q? You can do anything as Q. Or maybe it's just, what's his name? John, he plays the character. He's awesome. He really... Brent Spiner as Data. You know what? Everyone in that show was perfect. I am Q. I would be the best Q. If you don't know what I'm talking about, do Star Trek Q scenes. You'll see. Oh, the BQ. Anyway, let's do a tarot psychic. What's this called? The Psychic Tarot Oracle Deck by John Holland. Why am I not Q? Why am I a human YouTube star? Wow, we got 20 people in here. If anyone wants a card reading, let me know. Not everyone at once. Wow, that's a lot of people. Oh, wow. This is why I'm not Q. This is so me. I love this. You cannot make up oracle and tarot cards. I've done the math. I've done complex statistical analysis of readings. And it always equals magic. Disruption. This is why I'm not a Q. I would disrupt too many things. Hell yeah, I would. Do you know the first thing I would do as Q? Everyone's a billionaire. Guess what would immediately stop? Everything. The Matrix, the governments, everything would stop because everyone would have billions of dollars in their bank account and really good sunglasses. Another reason I'm not Q is recognition and reward. Yes, it does go to my head. All right, thank you, cards, for just throwing out to the universe. The Law of One. Alan Watts, I do have a laugh. Who's Alan Watts? I hope it's a good laugh. Lisa says, I love Data. Yes, Brent Spiner nailed Data in Star Trek The Next Generation. I honestly can say out of all the characters in Star Trek The Next Generation, I honestly thought that Data was the most human. I've got to see Star Trek Discovery, yes. I just don't watch. I'm just not a big TV guy. I'm going through chat. Wow, we got a lot of people in here. Deliani, you say I am Q. Thank you. I would be the best Q. I would be honored to be Q. I've learned my lesson. Take me back. Nope. I still got some lessons to learn. All right. Stardust. What would you like your reading? I have Archangel Michael. I have Life Purpose Oracle decks. Do you want to know what the fallen angels have to say? I have a new deck called Saints and Angels. A good mix. Good people. I tell you what, the Saints and Angels, all they do is like fight all the time. It's dramatic. And the excuse me, Dragon Oracle deck. Sasha, what's up? Sasha's here, my future ex-wife. Kim, how are you? Stardust, what deck would you like? We're here, the Law of One Oracle card readings. We are here to talk about whatever you want. The Law of One, the Raw material. If you have not checked it out, please do so. I personally know Raw, and let me tell you, while the Raw Collective, don't ever play chess with them. Do you know why? The Raw Collective. Lisa, you got it. The last one, the Dragon deck. You got it. All right. The Raw Collective, in the Law of One, Ra states that they are a mind, a social memory complex of 6.5 million mind, body, spirit complexes, or souls. Ra states that each soul is a mind, a body, and spirit complex in one. Hence the Trinity, by the way, that a lot of religions refer to. The Trinity. Mind, body, spirit. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Mother, Daughter, Holy Spirit. Whoa, I got a whoa from Kim. So just think about that. So why would you not play chess with Ra? Because it's you versus 6.5 million minds that act as one unified consciousness. Basically, you're going to lose. Stardust, you got it. Cool. Stardust, what do you need to know from the fallen angels oracle? Now, who are the fallen angels? They were kind of naughty angels, but there are good angels, there are bad angels, and there are good demons and bad demons. Something to think about. But here's going to really tickle your biscuit. I have no idea what that meant. I meant to say this is what really going to butter your biscuit. What are the difference between angels and demons? The answer, demons don't dream. Just something to think about. Stardust, what do fallen angels wish to tell you? These are souls who've fallen from grace, from unity, from oneness. And they have a message for you. You have the fallen angel Botus, the fallen angel of justice. Stardust, are you feeling like you're not getting, like you maybe injustice is falling upon you, that maybe you're giving a lot, not receiving, maybe people around you are not doing as much and they are receiving more, maybe you're not getting the attention you want? That is a big problem I have. I love attention. I just gave away my kryptonite. Take that how you want though. It's got to be 5D. I got like 80 people in here. Wow. I tell you, you know what? I'm gonna be famous, and I don't know what to do when there's gonna be like millions of people watching. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna have fireworks and all that sort of stuff. So Stardust, justice. Yeah, well, the fallen angel of justice. Let me get to the book. Because I honestly don't know what to say. Wow. The fallen angel Botus. The element earth. So that's powerful. In the book it says the element earth. And I'm going to use the book so I'll learn these cards. Okay, it's pronounced Otis, not Botus. Earth element means listen up. But the planetary alignment with his fallen angels is Mars, meaning listen up because I've burned out and I've fallen. The message, short-term pain leads to a lasting and just settlement. Ooh. Okay, so Stardust, that angel is telling you if people around you are getting recognized more or getting things more, it's because they're actually doing the work and you need to step it up. These fallen angels are very, very, very honest. I think fallen has kind of made them grumpy. That's what I'm getting from that. Wow. It's kind of a, hate to do a, I just can't make up stuff. If I feel it, that's what the message is. I got to say it. But however, Otis, the fallen angel Otis, wouldn't, I don't think, appear before you and give you that message if you weren't capable. Some people in the spiritual community really, really take things the wrong way. If you get a very, very powerful truth message, it's simply because you just need to listen up. It's for your benefit. It's kind of a reminder from your higher self that you can do this. Wow, 20 people in here, 20 likes. Amazing. Let's get another message from Stardust. Wow, 2-2. Look at that. The fallen angel Payaman. The fallen angel of wisdom. Let's see what the book says. Payman. Element of air, planet sun. Wow, what a combo. The message, meditation is your surest guide through the problems you face. Pay attention to your dreams. The fallen angel of wisdom. Look at the face upon that artwork. Look at that fallen angel. Unhappiness, unease, not paying attention. That's what that is. Wow. Meditation is key. Pay attention to your dreams. You got it, everyone. There's a lot of chat. I will try to get one. Ra mentions dreams and meditation. There is no right or wrong way to meditate. There is no right or wrong way to view the Creator, that is God. There is no right or wrong, period. Ra says most people meditate via prayer in the human experience, and that's good. Some people meditate via contemplating, just sitting and thinking and unwinding, and that's good. Some people actively meditate. So, V, who are the demons? They are energetic beings that like to siphon the energies off of other things so that they can sit and think for eternity. Demons bring energies to them. They don't expend it. Demons collect energy like you would collect gold. And the more the better, and they like to sit on top of their pile of energy and just think and contemplate existence. But they don't dream because demons don't like to sleep, because when they sleep they can't think. Angels, on the other hand, like to spend their endless energy because they feel, I don't know, angels just like to party and chit-chat, really. All right, Lisa, you were next for reading, and then I'm sorry if I missed the order. There's a lot of people in here. Wow. But yeah, we're here, Law of One. I'm going to mix that with Oracle. Let me go through the chat real quick. I hate to do that in front of everyone's face. Excuse me. Stardust, you can't remember your dreams. That is different from not dreaming. All right, who is C? Lisa, you were next. What deck would you like? Sweet sweets, we got a message for that. If you're not sure what to ask, I can just do a general reading for you. Lisa, what deck did you want? I've got Fallen Angels, Archangel Michael, Life Purpose deck. I have a new deck called Saints and Angels. I have a Psychic Oracle deck. See, you, that's why I went over it before you asked that. I always very mildly prove how psychic I am over my channel, but I have to be careful. Y'all like that? I always guess things, yeah. But Lisa, for you, I would suggest whatever you just feel like. What do you feel like? What are you going to know? And like I said, Ra in the Law of One mentions tarot. And there are Law of One Ra tarot decks that are very, very, very authentically designed to be like the original tarot from many, many hundreds of years ago. Ra, the Egyptian sun god, said to rise and race across the sky in his chariot throughout the day, and then settle at night. Ra chooses to not race for eternity across the sky, because if he did, then he would burn all the crops and bring suffering to the world, because he's so hot and so powerful with his sun energies. That is why Ra chooses every day to say, you know what? I will give this world a break from my hotness. Beautiful stories to Ra. And yes, the rumors are true. It is. A lot of people do say the Ra Collective are the Blue Avians that Corey Good talks a lot about. And yes, a lot of people believe that the Ra Collective is actually the Archangel Michael channeling. There are a lot of speculations, and a lot of things in the Law of One are vague to keep you seeking and guessing. Is it true? I know the answers, but I'm not going to reveal it. Are the Ra Collective the Blue Avians? Well, I'll just leave it at the fact that right when the Ra Collective from the Law of One visited the ancient Egyptians, all of a sudden, a lot of their artwork and hieroglyphics suddenly went to these beautiful humanoid beings with blue bird heads. The blue, indigo, purple bird-headed beings. What do you notice about the artwork? They stand very tall. They have esoteric and metaphysical devices and staffs and gems with them. And peace. Love. Yes, Sasha, I'm glad you joined today. I meant to tell you that. The artwork always displays these blue-headed, blue avian people as wise teachers. A lot of the artwork is misunderstood. The Egyptians and their artwork are not kneeling before the Blue Avians. A lot of the Egyptians simply just bowed their heads simply because they're like, y'all make so much sense, thank you. It was respect. The Ra Collective, like most highly evolved beings, don't want to be worshipped. It's just tacky after a while. Yeah, I'm getting the card readings, y'all. This is for Lisa of Life Purpose. And yeah, if y'all could remind me the order, there's a lot of people in here, up to 20 at one time. Wow. The Law of One is so amazing. Y'all have any Law of One questions, let me know. It is not as complex as it looks. And if you've not tried it, it's called the raw material, the law of one. Thoth, an avian, I will leave that to you to decide. Thoth is a powerful being, taken the wrong way. Lisa, you got the speaker card. Your life purpose involves your skills of orientation, of speaking, of expressing from the throat chakra, the blue ray energy center that Ra speaks of. Ra speaks in the law of one of the energy centers of the body, or the chakras, the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, heart chakra, throat, third eye, and crown. Ra states that the heart chakra is in the middle because that is the connectivity. A being will always operate on one of the three energy centers. You're always activated, you're energized, you're alive. But if you want to expand, you want to evolve and ascend, then you use the heart of love, the love energy within you, recognizing that you're love, to activate the higher ones, the blue, indigo, and crown. Then from there, it's just cake. So Lisa, you were meant for sharing. You were designed for it. What else can we get though? That's a powerful message, and it is left vague on purpose to give you a spectrum of ideas, because you want to seek. You don't want everything handed to you. As Ra states in the law of one, constantly seek and see how infinite you truly are. See yourself as infinite. Never settle. Never think I can only do this or that. No. Speaker. That oracle card is vague on purpose to give you thousands of options of how to take that. And Ra wants you to do that. For blessed is the soul who seeks God in however way they choose. There is no right or wrong. Everything is there and designed to help you expand to your fullest. And counseling, that came up. Lisa, you heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So combine that counseling with speaker. Boom. You heal with kind words. Words are spelling. I'm spelling magic, creation, poof. Wise advice. Lisa, you are an old soul. You are an ancient soul. You have much in here that you need to share. And an empathetic ear. Yes. That's what I wish everyone knew. How infinite they are. And how when you are here on earth as a human being, having this experience, you're here for a reason, and you need to get out of your own effing way. Oh, I just want to slap. I want to shake people sometimes and go, just with love. Get out of your own way. You're here for a reason. All this boo-hoo, wah-wah nonsense, that's part of it. Get over it. You've got this. Every single soul. And Ra states this in the law of one. Man, I'm earning some karma points. And I'm keeping track. Y'all, I've got a lot of karma to repay. Everyone thinks I'm like this archangelic super saint, super guy. And I am. But I've been bad too. Nothing bad. Nothing really bad. But I've got a lot of karma to repay. So every soul here can awaken. Every soul here can become infinite. Every soul here can remember they are infinite. Remember, y'all, in the law of one, Ra states that you are every thought, every emotion, every being, every situation, every feeling. You are the love, light, essence, and light love. Ra is telling you, each and every one of us, and I'm doing this to be dramatic, drama is the spice of life. Each of us is infinity. Each of us is the infinite creator. We are, imagine the infinite creator in the law of one as an eternal, beautiful flame of love, the burning passion love that all of us have felt in our life. Even as a puny mortal, human little being with this puny brain, we have learned that we've all felt that. And each of us is a spark of that everlasting flame of love. We are that. Don't knock your tooth out. What does that mean? Tough love. Yeah, tough love. Lisa, let me tell you, When you just said to everyone in the universe, I struggle sometimes on when to speak up. When you say I struggle or I suffer or anything like that, the universe says you're right, you do. The universe will only reflect back to you what you put out. You just made that a magic spell. You just sent it out to the universe, and the universe is going to reinforce that. So I would change your wording. If you change your wording, you change your spelling, you change your magic, you change your creation, you change your reality. Whew! I turned myself on. That was good. V asks, who are the Anunnaki? Well, in the Law of One, Ra speaks of the Orion constellation, and there are bad, negative entities out there. The Anunnaki are, you could perceive them as bad. I do. You can perceive them as negative and very self-centered and self-serviced, focused, yes. The Anunnaki are, I don't want to get too deep into it because it's so much. The Anunnaki are like just, they're beings that kind of go around and they farm worlds for negative energies. They manipulate and seed worlds with things that allow a world to become corrupt and chaotic. That chaotic energy becomes a vortex of energy, and the Anunnaki siphon that to fuel themselves. See, with negative beings, they don't want to die, because once you die, you have to repay your karma through self-judgment. You see how you've affected everyone around you, and you ultimately will self-judge and decide how to repay that karma, because we're all one. Well, negative beings don't want to die because they don't want to repay their karma, because as you can imagine, they have collected a lot. And so they have to stay alive. And one of those ways to stay alive is by siphoning the life energies of worlds. And the Anunnaki do that. They farm worlds and cause them to become chaotic to farm that energy. Are they fallen angels? No, we are fallen angels. Humans are fallen angels. I will leave that like that. That is for your brain to go, and for your eyes to go wide, and for you to process. Like Ra, I like to be vague with stuff. I have a lot of answers to things, but there's no fun if I tell everyone everything. So that's who the Anunnaki are. They are glorious beings of golden light that live off the life essences and energies around them. Is that good or bad? That is for you to decide. I personally think it's fucking horrible. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's horrible. That is effed up. And that's coming to an end. What's up? What's up, Pre? Getting to your oracle card reading too. I'm telling everyone, people have been reaching out for personal readings. If you do, I go by the divine timing. You might wait a month or two for a reading. That's why I don't charge. I only do it when I feel it. Sweet says, oh my God, a Pleiadian family, but never truly felt the connection once. Guess what? The Pleiadians are here. They are here to reconnect with their ancient family, and all you have to do is reach out. ET contact. Here's a secret to ET contact. If you want to make contact, then make contact. There are people like you. Say hello. It starts with a hello. My friends, when you treat everything as you would treat yourself, like Jesus said, like Muhammad said, like Buddha said, like Lord Shiva said, like all these gods and goddesses, they always say, treat everything and everyone as you would treat yourself. You will be delighted in the results. That includes realizing that extraterrestrials are people like we are. And sometimes, maybe you should say hello. Maybe you should say, hi, I'm a human being. I would like to represent Earth. And I would like to say hello and extend a warm welcome to my crazy planet. Try that and see how it works. So Anunnaki, are they bad? Are they good? We'll see. I will say, I don't like them. I don't like their agenda. Wow. I love it. So what would y'all like to talk about? What I like to do is y'all bring up stuff in chat. I relate it to the law of one. I'm not going to sit here and go over every session of the law of one. That's for you to read. Ooh, I've done it many, many times. But I want to show you how powerful it is. Ooh, Pre, you want to know? I would like to know about who is coming. I'm feeling very strong. Can you confirm? Let me tell y'all something. No one knows what's coming. No one knows who's coming. Not even the angels. Not even the archangels. No one knows what's coming. Everyone is on a spiritual mission. The Archangel Michael is on a spiritual mission. The Archangel Gabriel is on a spiritual mission. There's an Arcturian named Joe. He's on a spiritual mission. You're on a spiritual mission, and so am I. Anna, yes, I've seen fairies. They're all behind me in this backyard forest sanctuary. I mean, I do have twin flame trees. Come on. I love it. Who is coming, we don't know. But let me tell you, I do know something is coming, something wonderful. And that humanity, because most people are good on earth, because most people are loving and kind, and they truly, truly want change, they want love, they want everyone to chill the out. Something wonderful is coming. So your primary spiritual mission is to just be kind, loving, and high vibe as hell. That way you spread it around. That way when that something wonderful comes, we will meet it in the middle. And it's all about meeting the universe in the middle. You are half of it. That is half of it. Y'all, in the ascension, in the quantum leap, in the next human evolutionary leap, thoughts will become things. And love will become visible. Imagine not only being in love with someone, but being able to visually see their heart connection to yours. Wow. Yeah, Anna, they're all behind me. There are fairies everywhere. This is a sanctuary, not just a backyard. I'm not even allowed back there. I'm allowed back to a point in order to tend to things, but this is about, what, an acre and a half, 2 acres, something like that. I don't even know. I'm not allowed back there. This is all sanctuary. I can go probably about 100 feet back before I get an energetic feeling to stop and turn around. And it's not anything other than humans carry a energetic stink about them that the fairies, fae, the gnomes, the angels, all the angels, the nature angels, all that, they don't like. Because each human is purposely designed to experience here. And they're designed for innocence, just to be in harmony with nature. Human beings are not designed to be harmonious with nature. We can be, but it takes a lot. You're welcome, Priya. There's a lot of chat going on. What would y'all like to talk about? Ask me anything. Sasha, the forest does not allow anyone back there. And I can prove that. Anyone who comes over to my house, they'll walk to the edge of this forest and they'll stop. There's some weird barrier. Even children to come over to play will not go too far in the forest. I've seen them. They'll go to a point and they'll stop and they'll look around. It's an instinctual. What it is it's a barrier spell. I don't know how to describe magical barrier spells. The world's just not ready for this shit, but it's a harmless spell that makes a being stop, and the magic's designed to sort of ignite an instinctual feeling of I shouldn't be here. It's trickery magic. It's like the easiest way to get someone not to enter an area is to spook them, if that makes any sense. It triggers the solar plexus chakra. It's a yellow ray spell. It makes a human being go, get that I'm being hunted feeling. Because as human beings, we are removing the sentience from the animal body. As human beings, we are animals and sentience in one, and we are now evolving into where we release the animal instincts. But until we do that, it's very, very easy to use magic on human beings by invoking that solar plexus chakra. Thank you, Pamela. What's up? You love my yeah, it's a sanctuary back there. Yeah, Rhonda. Oh, thank you, Rhonda, for the donation. That was sweet of you. And y'all, if you haven't given me a like, if you don't mind, lower the video, give it a like, bring it right back up. I would appreciate that. Likes are gold on YouTube. Thank you, Rhonda, for that donation. That was really sweet. I am allowing donations to allow receiving so that I work on my spiritual mission. I was guided to allow more receiving and intake. Yeah, Pamela's right. There are barrier spells everywhere. There's barrier spells around the primal cultures around the world. There are barrier spells around areas where there are Sasquatches and lizard. In South Carolina, there's a lizard man that's been rumored for 30 years. I've actually seen photos of what someone would not share to the world. And yes, there are lizard men. It's not as exciting as you think. But what I learned, and this is in the law of one, the Sasquatch phenomenon, the lizard men, the ant people, all you hear it around the world. They do exist. Those are spiritual lessons for primitive tribes to learn. Sasquatch, for example, is a balance for a spiritual a primitive civilization like Amazonian tribes. That's their spiritual lesson. That's something that they work on together. The law of one talks about all sorts of stuff. Yeah, Bigfoot does exist. Yeah, Rhonda, I went and got a Starbucks coffee this morning because of your donation. I quit drinking coffee for a while, but I wanted just every now and then you just need a coffee. So I appreciate that. It was awesome because I haven't had one in forever. And it made my day. Because I won't spend $5 on a coffee. I was like, yes, you made my whole morning. That was the best caramel macchiato ever. I was bouncing all over the place. I haven't had coffee in forever. And I won't do it again. I'm already, woo. I see why I quit. Caffeine, let it go. You don't need it. I have more energy without it. Well, I'm here for you. Law of One studies. What are we going to talk about? The Law of One just encompasses so much, and Ra in the Law of One states, we're just not on the next ascension or quantum leap. We're not just here to go into the fourth density, fifth dimension, or 5D. That's just the tip of the iceberg. After that, there's even more levels of consciousness. Wow, so the Law of One, the raw material. If y'all have any questions, let me know. I've been talking for 1 hour and 7 minutes. I hope you've learned some things. If you haven't picked it up, it's called the Law of One, the raw material, channeled from the 80s, the most esoteric, mind-blowing spiritual stuff I've ever read. I'm trying to find some goodies on my notes. Let's see. Yeah, Ra states, one of the most powerful quotes in the Law of One. Ra states, you are everything, every being, every emotion, every event, every situation. You are in unity, you are infinity. You are love and light, light and love. You are. This is the Law of One. You are, I am. That's the whole I am. Know thyself. Accept thyself. Express thyself. Boom. The mind, body, spirit. The mind, know yourself. The body, accept yourself and quit fighting everything. And then the spirit, expressing yourself. Boom. What wave am I? What do you mean? What? Oh, you mean density, dimension? Who am I? How old am I? The Law of One was channeled, Sasha, from January 15th, 1981 to March 15th, 1984. Y'all, it talks about UFOs, Roswell, the Bermuda Triangle, Sasquatch, government conspiracies, all sorts of things 30 years before anyone got close to the 2012 stuff. Pamela, could you be more specific? Are you talking about what wave of Lightworker volunteer? Which Lightworker initiative program I'm on? I'm going to blow your mind in a minute if I think I'm sensing what you're about to ask. So Sasha, yeah, years and years. Carla Ruckert, who channeled Ra from the Law of One, it took a tremendous toll on her health, so they had to go slow. Pamela, I am a rogue agent. You can think of me as a rogue agent. I guess you could call me one of the big guns. I was asked not to come here, but I said I cannot ask upon others, which I'm not willing to do myself. As you see, I'm quite the jolly guy, and anyone who knows me knows I am just always happy, and nothing bothers me. There's a reason. I've been around a few trillion years. I've been human plenty of times, and this ain't nothing. And someone's got to come here and always party. Sasha, yes, a lot of predictions, but I'll leave that to you, because the Law of One is a guidebook, not a rule book, and I don't want to ruin all the party. The Law of One, the raw material, they just came out with a 30 or 40 year anniversary collector's thing. Let's see what else. What's some goodies I got in here? So we're third density. What is Ra? Ra is the sixth density, they say. Why did I get divorced? Because Anna, just sometimes two people just need to say, hey, I don't like you no more. What a question. I love that, Anna. But I got divorced in 2009, so that was a whole lifetime ago. Yeah. And that's funny, Anna, you mentioned that. I actually, last month, ran into my ex-wife. I have not seen her since 2008. We divorced in 2009. I actually ran into her about 3 weeks ago. And we caught up, we talked for a while. And I actually asked for forgiveness. That was such a tremendous opportunity from the universe. She just happened to be there. I haven't seen her in 13 years or whatever. Boom. I took advantage. And it really was amazing. We both forgave each other. Carol, congrats. You'll be married for 32 years. Congrats to you, Carol. That right there is love. Soulmates. Twin flames. However you want to view that. When two souls can be together 32 years, that is love. And that is sweetest. Oh, that's so sweet. Sweet. I should get the fairy tarot. I'll do that next time. I like to buy an oracle deck every few months, but I have so many I gotta catch up on. I don't like to use them unless I'm really, really into it. So V, I am a rogue agent. I am here because sometimes allies just need reinforcements. Yeah, Rhonda, I did. I sincerely asked for forgiveness. I told her, and she kind of rolled her eyes at me because I'm not a bad guy. I've never really done anything bad, but there's a few things. There's always something. And honestly, I feel like 1,000 pounds is off my shoulders. So. Oh. Forgiveness. I'm glad I remember that. In the Law of One, the raw material, the questioner, who is Don Elkins, he asked Ra, how do you stop the wheel of karma? How do I stop the never-ending cycles with people? Because Ra states that being human, you're going to be triggered every day. The Ra Collective, they call it the catalyst. Every day you're going to get a catalyst or a trigger. And usually it comes from other people. How do you stop constantly being triggered in a never-ending cycle with things? How do you move past the lessons of humans of constantly learning back and forth? Because have you noticed in our human experience, a lot of us, it's every day is the same thing. How? And Ra states that forgiveness stops the wheel of karma. Ra states you should always forgive yourself first and then forgive others for things they have done to you. You will then stop the wheel of karma, but it has to be completely genuine. That means once you forgive it, you forget it. You have to let it go. You cannot continuously bring it back into memory, or you are bringing that karma back and that cycle starts again. Forgiveness. Now, ever since I read the Law of One, I have reached out to people and asked for forgiveness. Ex-girlfriends, my ex-wife, I ran into her, got it, and it is the most amazing feeling. and that karma stops. Love it. Yes, what else can we talk about? I got so many notes from the law of one. Yeah, we're moving to the fourth density. It says in here, the fourth density, the fifth dimension, the 5D, this is where the social memory complex is born. This is where we become a global consciousness, where thoughts become things, love becomes visible, and the positive and negative polarities separate from each other to inhabit environments more suited to their respective and divergent courses of evolution. Can you imagine a world without any more assholes? I love it. That's coming. I'm going through chat. Y'all are welcome, all the compliments. Pamela says, Archangel Michael said, holding things up in judgment holds it in place and keeps us from forgiveness. To end self-judgment begins self-love, and therefore love of all. When I love self, I love the other. Yes. Ra states in the law of one, and a lot of people think that Ra is Archangel Michael. Maybe, baby. A lot of people think the Ra Collective are the Blue Avians. Maybe, baby. It'll be funny in the afterlife when everyone finds out who Ra really is. The Ra states, when you look at another, see the Creator. When you look at yourself in a mirror, see the Creator. And that when you look at anything around you, see the Creator. When you look at another, see the Creator. When you look at yourself in the mirror, see the Creator. You see here? We're all one. Everything's one. You, me, this phone, these trees behind me, we're all unique variations and expressions of the oneness. And part of your human experience is to be separated from that and to see down to your core, how are you truly? Are you going to recognize that in a world of chaos and separation, or are you really, really a god or a goddess like you claim to be in the higher realms? This is schoolroom earth. This is the hard level. Do you get a trophy when you pass, or are you going to be doing this and completely embarrassed? And not only that, probably even decide to redo this entire experience, because you ultimately will self-judge yourself. Carol says, forgiveness has opened an amazing awakening for you. Yes, forgiveness. Always forgive, because ultimately you're forgiving yourself. V, what is your insecurity? Share it. In the next realm, in the next 5D, in the next quantum leap, in the next stage of evolution, you won't be able to hide your insecurities. Telepathy will let them out. So share now. We might as well get used to just sharing everything. Everyone must become an open book, because you will anyway. Wow, Pamela says forgiveness is spiritual tech. You got that right. I am drinking my water for the day. I like to drink a lot of water. I am going through chat if I had that weird chat face. This V, exactly. V, you share a little bit more. I'll do a reading. Pamela asks for a reading for the awakening now. So Pamela, for the awakening, for the collective right now. V, you're always judged because you are judging others and yourself constantly. And everyone does that. I can prove it. I can even prove Jesus did it all the time. Muhammad, all of the bigwigs. Odin, Thor, Zeus. You cannot come to Earth. You cannot mingle with the energies of Earth. You cannot actually materialize onto this Earth plane without judging everything. It is part of the program. You immediately begin judging everything from the moment of birth. Let's see, for the collective though, what am I feeling? There's a lot of chaotic energies. Right now, so I'm feeling it from the psychic oracle deck. This is for the awakened, for the collective. Sweets, sweets, what do you mean? Just read chat. I love how y'all share stuff. So what is the collective feel? What can we get something? This is good. This will be good ammo for us to prepare for this week coming up. I already know what the answer is because the collective is, more than anything, it's very obvious. Rest and rejuvenate. Yeah, we just got past the full moon and we're going into the retrogrades. My friends, take time to rest and rejuvenate. You don't need to learn everything today. You don't even have to do anything today except watch my videos. But rest and rejuvenate, my friends. There are two things I'm good at. Doing nothing. And then not feeling bad about doing nothing. Get into that habit. Take care of yourself. As I become spiritually awakened, I have done more with less energy. I like to chill. I like to relax. But with go time, I give it 100%. Carol, you're exhausted. You just said you're exhausted. When you're exhausted, you cannot fulfill your spiritual mission. You can barely get up to wash the dishes. Rest and rejuvenate for the week. This week, take time out to do the thing for you. We do not have unlimited energy sources, which we are used to in the higher realms. We are used to that. Your higher self is used to being its own universe. So imagine how much energy you have as a universe. We as human beings do not. That's part of the human experience. You will be given a mortal body. And stinks and takes maintenance. And then you'll have days where you get a disease or pimple, or you just lose consciousness because you're so tired. Roll with it. Gotta rest. Yes, I'm reading chat. You're welcome, Pamela. Self-judgment is just like meditation. You got that right. Everyone self-judges. In the afterlife, you will self-judge. Yeah, Rhonda, yeah. Don't ever feel guilty by resting. Now, if you are resting too much, your higher self will let you know. You'll begin to become irritated. And you'll feel this uneasiness. That means get off your ass and do something. My friends, this is a schoolroom. This is schoolroom earth. You are here to learn. You are here to be triggered and pushed and prodded every day from all sorts of ways. Nellie, greetings from Toronto. All right. You're welcome. How is Canada? Never mind. Canada right now. All the Canadians need to come together and tell your government to go away. Y'all don't need them, and they don't know what they're doing. And they have y'all in lockdown one day, next day, no one knows what to do. Yeah. I hope Canadians come together and just retake their own country. The United States is about at that point. Anna, you feel profoundly sad because that is your higher self poking you to do something. All right, what do we got? Wow, we got a lot of people in here. I love live. I can do live every day. We're here, Law of One and Oracle readings and spiritual essence, esoteric chit chat rather. I'm going to do a collective reading using the Saints and Angels cards. What do the Saints and Angels wish everyone that is going to watch this, who is watching now and who has had to leave because they have something else to do? What do you need to know? Y'all, my live videos get a lot of replay watch time. Jeff, you're the man. I like these. I'm feeling these today. Angels reward. So a lot of them. Well, here's more. I like that. Gratitude. Jeff is the king of gratitude. Oh, Saint Agnes of Rome says, don't compromise. That's right. We are light workers. We're star seeds. We are the nicest and most positive people you ever meet. Don't mess with us. We're tired of being messed with. Y'all, this week, stand your ground. Don't compromise. Stand up for yourself. People will back down. This is a for your greatest good card. I'm going in and out. Yeah, it happens. I'm sorry, y'all. Are we back? Oh, you missed the first card. I'm sorry. It was reward. So some of us will be getting a reward this week for our hard work. That's good. Take it, love it, grab it, and don't let it go. Be grateful. Are we live? It says I'm now reconnected. It's 2021. Why does the internet not work? Oh no, like half the people left. Can anyone see me in my live still? I'm sorry. All right, we're back. Okay, I hope people join back. Every time I disconnect, every time you go live, you can expect a disconnect. And every time you do, like half the people leave. No, reward was the first card. But it doesn't matter because so many people didn't see it. That is a sign. But everyone saw this. Don't compromise. This week, don't take crap from people. Don't take nothing that is not for you and your highest good and for everyone else. The internet not working in 2021, really? Wow. But I'm good now. Everyone can see me. Bye, Pre. I'll see you later. I'll get back to you with your reading. The universe has spoken. Yes. It's fun. Every time I've noticed with spiritual peeps, anytime a spiritual channel goes live and they start talking about specific things that are really, really esoteric, really, really wise or deep, the connection seems to the Matrix. It happens. I don't find myself interested. I've tried. Get more people live, I get videos, but my actual folks say that's in the knee. Actually, the only really YouTube videos I watch lately are Pamela Reif's. I love her workouts, and I have a big crush on Pamela Reif. I'm not gonna lie. People are like, Shane, why don't you like watch guy workout videos? And I'm like, why would I want to watch a guy workout when I can watch Pamela Reif? But Pamela Reif, if you're watching my video, thank you so much. Your workouts are amazing. Everyone, Pamela Reif, R-E-I-F. She is amazing. She has amazing videos about how to make foods, how to stay fit. She has all sorts of workouts between yoga to stretching to all sorts of stuff. I love her. She's awesome. And her workouts are male friendly. She has a male friendly playlist. So mega glitches. Am I still in and out? Wow, the Matrix is responding to my live video. Ooh, we got a challenge here. Well, I'm going to do this then. Matrix. Okay. You want to play with my internet connection? Fine, I'm going to show some magic to the world. I see the Matrix. I'm going to grab the Matrix. I'm going to hug the Matrix as a fly lands on my finger. And I'm going to bring it into me. And oh, little Matrix. The little negative beings. Oh, y'all don't like when I do live videos. Y'all don't want me telling the truth. Oh, y'all don't want me helping people. Poor little Matrix. Oh, the Matrix ran away. So now, this should be working. Boom. Everyone just, negative beings cannot stand nice people. It makes them, it gives them the heebie-jeebies. It's gross to them. Let's see, what do the fallen angels have to say about that? Let's see. Leadership from the fallen angel Morax. Leadership. That's right. I just showed leadership. I took command. I took lead. I showed the negative beings to go away. So here we go. Leadership. You ultimately can say no to anything. So, well, what are we talking about? Law of one. Wow, we went off on a tangent there. What would y'all like to know? Y'all want some card readings? I hope this has been an interesting video about the Law of One. I just wanted a quick intro, break some things. Y'all got any questions, let me know. Yeah, no is very powerful. I love that anyone in my life thinks that they have some sort of control or power over me. I'm just allowing them to have that experience, but ultimately I say yes or no. It's fun. And no one saw my tangent. Y'all, I just rambled on while the internet died. How many times I've read the Law of One? Well, I've read it as many times as an author would read their own piece of work. We'll leave it at that. Alright, I'm gonna disconnect from Wi-Fi. Wow, they're really messing with me now. Yeah, I see the humor in it. Alright, are we back? I've disconnected from Wi-Fi. I'm now on 4G. Let's see. I can feel the game. They're playing a game with my internet. It's fun. It's 2021. The internet should just be perfect by now. I mean, really, it did not just come out. But anyway, it says I'm still connected. This is fun. Let the games begin. Oh, let me get some water while we reconnect. All right, we're live again. We're back, and this time it'll stay. All right. A reading on why I'm being disconnected. Yeah, let's see from the Psychic Oracle deck. Why not? What is messing with my internet? But I'm not going to leave until about 27 to 30 more minutes. Yes. Okay, I did a quick sub reading. Now, sometimes I'll pull a card before I do a major card reading to get personal guidance before I pull it. I understand now. Cool. Let's see. It's right off the top. Prosperity begins. What is that meant by that? Do you see that tree? Do you see the roots? Do you see the seed from which it came? You know what? The negative forces, the service self, the manipulators of the world, they try to bury us, but they forget that we are seeds from the stars. We can't go away, we can't be buried, and we can't be ignored. And look, one. The Law of One is all about oneness. Prosperity begins. They tried to bury us, but they forgot we were seeds. We will grow into that tree, which represents your infinity. Nothing's going to stop us. Technology is not going to stop us. End times, all the prophecies, all the negative energies going around, is not going to stop us. Let's get more guidance. What else do we need to know about the current technological situation we have? Trying to disconnect me. Solitude. That's us. We're used to it. We're used to being picked on. We're used to being messed with. We're used to the world saying, you're crazy. You're weird. No one likes you. Didn't we burn you in a past life? Witch, warlock, magic user. We're used to solitude. We're used to doing it on our own. But you know what? In the end, people are going to think us. People are going to come to us when things really start shifting. How many of you have noticed so far, as a light worker and star seed, how many of you have noticed around you people are starting to ask you questions about things that they used to not? We're used to it, and we can deal with it. Yep, we are born of fire. I tell people with spirituality, we've been to hell and experienced hell. People who are religious have yet to do that. We have been burned and crushed and stomped out, and yet we still keep coming back because we know better. Down to our core, we know we are here for a reason. Boom. Wow, look at all those great questions. Yeah, see, Pamela, now people want to ask you questions. I get that a lot. All of a sudden, people are like, hey, just curious about something. Mine, the latest one was a person who was like, Shane, I don't know how to say this. I saw something in the sky the other day. I don't know what it was. It was this thing, and it was there, and it went that way, and then it went that way. And then I looked at it, and it was following me, and so I didn't know what to do, so I waved at it, and it did a circle. And then all of a sudden it vanished, literally before my eyes. And I said, well, what do you think it was? And they're like, I don't know. And I said, my friend, think. Use your goddamn brain. Excuse my French. What do you think it was? If it looks like a duck, and it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. And they still will not accept that it was an extraterrestrial craft. What else would it be? The Pentagon, the U.S. government is saying, yes, they exist. Here's videos. I mean, what do you do? Nellie says they're a star seed. Yes. Star seeds are awesome. Yes, I know people who will literally tell me, I have seen a UFO, I have seen an ET craft, but because my pastor at church says it's nonsense, I'm not going to believe it. But here's a video I took of it. And then one guy told me once, I said, did you see a UFO? He's like, yes. I said, do you believe in life outside of Earth? He says, no. I said, why? He says, because there's no proof of it. And I said, but you believe in God? He says, yes. Whatever. It's bad, y'all. The programming's bad. Movies, books, comic books. Entertainment is designed to keep people programmed to believe that we are it in the universe. Even though every day anyone can go outside to the sky and look up at the infinite stars. It blows my mind. Star seed reading. You know what? We're going to do that. Let's see, for a star seed reading, we're going to bring out the big guns. Archangel Michael. What does he have to say? This reading is specifically for star seeds, which in the law of one, the raw material, Ra refers to as wanderers. Wanderers are souls born, raised, and used to other existences around the universe, who wander the universe seeking experience, and who come to Earth in order to bring their ancient wisdom and ancient history of their soul to Earth. Wanderers, also known as star seeds. You are a Pleiadian, Carol. I knew that. Do you know how I knew that, Carol? Well, Carol, we were on a space station in a past life once, and you kind of, you farted, and it was a Pleiadian fart. I'm sorry, I was just trying to be funny. That was horrible. I am constantly seeking to be funny, and it was not. I tried. It was funny in here, and then I said it, and I just ruined it. Oh, I just lost 6 people in chat. Y'all, we had 20 people before the disconnect. 20 people in here. Now we have 12. I hope more people... Hey, give me a like if you haven't already. Well, thank you, Sasha. And Sasha, you have an amazing laugh. Mountain Bear, your oracle reading's coming tonight or tomorrow. Like I said, I do oracle readings when the timing's right. We are in a unique planetary alignment system, so I do have to be super, super careful of when I do a reading, especially with your situation. So if it's not tonight, it will definitely be this week. But I'll let you know. There's a reason I don't charge. I do donations only. I will never BS anyone with a card reading. So it has to be right. You cannot play with retrogrades either. So this is Archangel Michael. What's the message for all star seeds right now? Ooh. This situation is already resolved. So Archangel Michael wants to let all star seeds know. You star seeds really do worry about too much. Y'all are worry words. Someone asked me once, Shane, how do you know someone's a star seed? I said they're anxious. I'm sorry, that was a low blow. It's an angelic star seed rivalry. I went there, I'm sorry, y'all. Star seeds, lighten up. The situation's already resolved. We are here to ascend the planet, not make it worse. And you make it worse by worrying all the time. Worry, worry, worry. Oh, what am I going to do about tomorrow? I have to go to work. I'm going to grow old. I'm going to lose my hair. I'm going to have gray hairs, a pimple, baggy eyes. And sometimes I get really exhausted. I lay down and I lose consciousness. What do I do? Starseeds, lighten up. You are here for a reason. You are a warrior. And let me give you a little ego boost, my friends. Spiritual boost. A lot of souls try to come here to incarnate as a human being, and they do not make the cut. You have to be a badass to come here as human, and that's every single human that's alive right now, believe it or not. However you view people around you, you have to make a certain cut. It's pretty hard to actually come here. The more wise and god or goddess you are, the more esoteric, spiritual, and more powerful you are, the better chance you have to come here. And then to spiritually awakened, you are a badass. So give yourself credit. The situation's already resolved. Please relax. Star seeds, you are too hard on yourselves. Do you see me worrying about anything? Nope. I worry about two things in life. Jack and shit, and Jack just left town. We're not here to suffer. We're not here to worry or be stressed. We are here to be happy, to create a reality around us that's happy. Quit chasing your tail. You're chasing your tail, star seeds. And the angels want to kind of let you know that game's old and boring. Quit wasting your time. Boom. What else we need to know? So yeah, Ra refers to star seeds as wanderers. I did a video on that. You can look back. I think it's about 3-4 months ago. I did a video, Are You an ET Wanderer? Where we asked several questions. What else does Archangel Michael want to say to star seeds? This one flew out. Oh, that's beautiful. That flew out of my hands directly to the ground. You're on the right path. Carol, that's true. But what I have learned over my 3.7238 trillion years is the older we get, nothing matters. Just be a child and enjoy shit. Just be happy and positive. Everything around you will twist and turn to that. You will even save worlds. You're on the right path. Star seeds, Archangel Michael wants to let you know you are on the right path. Even if it feels like you're going crazy. Even if it feels like you don't have any idea what you're doing. Remember, your primary mission is to know thyself, accept thyself, and express thyself, as Ra says in the Law of One, doing a battery check. There's a prayer. Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. That's sweet. Thank you for giving me loud and clear guidance that I easily understand. Thank you for motivating me and filling me with courage and confidence to make helpful life changes. You're on the right path. Star seeds. You know what? What about the light workers? Is there a difference between light worker and star seed? Yes, there is. Star seeds tend to be more extraterrestrial. Light workers tend to be more angelic. Ooh. Y'all think human sports are fun? You should try intergalactic sports between angels and extraterrestrials. Oh, you ain't seen shit. Woo! Imagine a football field between planets. Yeah, try to run that. You're a light warrior. Awesome. Yes, Pamela, you are a badass. But this is a message for those who resonate more light worker than star seed from Archangel Michael. Sasha, yeah, everything is on a galactic goddess and god scale. I'm telling y'all, don't let the human experience bum you out too much. This is a world of nonsense. Everything will make sense later. But until then, you have to be 100% as high vibe as possible. You will thank me later. So many people will be thanking you later. It's that easy. It truly is that easy. In every situation, be as high vibe as you can. See the test in front of you. See the exam in front of you. It's a test, all of it. Get that A. For light workers, ooh, romance angels are helping you. I like that. Right now, there is a serious problem with light workers and star seeds not being able to connect to their divine counterpart. You divine feminine goddesses, there is a shortage of spiritual men right now. There is a shortage of 5D men who are even worthy of your attention, much less a hello. And I don't know why. I don't have the answer to that. Every time I pray and ask for that, I get, don't worry about it. And basically, the standby technical difficulties message comes to me. So that's something that's being worked on. So yeah, what else we need to know about light workers and star seeds? Just hang in there. Romance angels are working with you. So light workers, star seeds, the romance angels know that you want some love. And they're trying, I think right now, they're trying to get the universe right now to sort of get more divine masculines to join the Earth party. And this came out too. Light workers, your home is protected by angels. And what this means is, there is a tremendous abandonment issue with star seeds and light workers where we feel like we are abandoned and dropped here without any support. No, your home is protected by angels. Your home is where the heart is. That means your heart is protected by angels. There's a prayer. Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over my home and its inhabitants. I ask that you post guardian angels at each window and door, ensuring its security. Thank you for guiding my finances so that I can easily afford to pay my rent, mortgage, or taxes. A lot of light workers and star seeds right now are hurting. They don't know if they should follow their spiritual path. Should they take a leap of faith and leave the 9 to 5 job ordeal? Should they start a spiritual business? Are they truly protected? And Archangel Michael is saying yes. Cyndi Lauper, famous musician, is an actual angel. I truly believe she is a reincarnated angel on earth because of her music. And in one of her songs, she says, if you fall, I will catch you. I'll be there waiting, time after time. That is a message from the angels. They will not let you crash and burn. Life will never throw at you more. You're welcome so much. You will never face more than you can handle. You will be pushed to the absolute limits, but life, your design, your experience will never push you to the point where it is too much. It will feel that way. It's only because you're awakened, which means you know better. That's the problem with spiritual awakening for a lot of people. It's not that it's hard or anything. It's just you now have to fight you versus you, the human you versus the I know better me. If that makes any sense. And that's 90% of people's struggles. It's the fact that you know better, but you miss the ignorance, and you wish to continue in a game of tail chasing and illusion. No, you need to get past all that. Boom. Wow, we are live 2 hours now. Doing a battery check. Yes, Cyndi Lauper, like a lot of angels, give, and end up burning themselves. Pamela says, Archangel Sandalphon brings that song to her often. Yes. I'm looking at chat. Yes. Amazing. What do the fallen angels want to say, though? Let's do that. What do they want to say about being a light worker, a star seed? Because they've tried everything. And they fell from grace. Grace, the good. All right, this one keeps popping up. The fallen angel Bereth, transformation. They want to let you know, the fallen angels want to let you know that it's all about transformation. The human experience is to trigger you, push you, poke you. I am a Taurus, Carol. It's designed to really make you transform, to get over yourself, to get past yourself, to get around yourself, to upgrade yourself, to love yourself, to hate yourself. You're always being transformed. The easiest way and the most powerful way to be a divine god or goddess of love is to be mortal. The easiest way to catch a god with its pants down is to make it mortal. You're here to be mortal, to cry, to be upset, to be triggered, to be broken into pieces, so you constantly upgrade and transform yourself. We're just aware of it. And that is what the Law of One's all about, the raw material. Ra says you were here as a human to experience a whole multitude of bullshit, to see, are you truly, truly a good person or an asshole? And that's what the Law of One is all about. You have a choice. Are you going to be service to others, positive and helpful towards others, or a total asshole? And each way you pick is fine. Like I said, there are good angels and good demons and bad demons. The only difference between an angel and a demon is demons don't dream. Yeah, Carol, I wouldn't be anything but a Taurus. I don't see the point of any other zodiac but Taurus. I'm just very, very loving to the Taurians. So, how are you going to be? Are you going to be service to self or service to others? What polarization, what life path, what spiritual path are you going to pick? Are you going to be positive or negative? Are you going to be dominating and controlling? Or are you going to say, hey, everyone's cool, let's have a big party? But it is harder to be good than it is to be bad. That's for sure. I like that. You always have a choice. You really do. You always have a choice in everything. Let's get a reading though. This is for Ra. The Ra Collective. I'm going to pull a card for the Ra Collective. What can we learn and the Ra Collective learn from this card reading? Wow, the energy in these cards. What's something we need to know? The Ra Collective and the Law of One, they're cool. They're esoteric. They're ancient. They give us all this knowledge. But what are they going through right now? What do we need to know? Or what can we learn from them? What are they willing to share through free will through the Oracle? I like these two. Look at that one. Triumphant success. We're just talking about the Law of One. And we get one. You can't make this stuff up. So the Ra Collective feels a triumphant success. That's good. So we have that. We have that feeling that everything's going to be okay. And power. That's funny. We have the 8. In the Law of One, Ra states that we are within 8 levels of existence, 8 levels of density and dimensions, however you view that. And the 8th level, everything returns to oneness. Every soul, every situation, every reality returns to source, that true divine love that is everything. And then as Ra beautifully states, and then it starts all over again. I love that. So we're all these beautiful souls, divine sparks of creation, going about the universe, living all these lives and all these experiences. We eventually return to source, and then it starts all over again into a new level of existence. We are truly infinite. We are truly forever. It's awesome. I just kind of want to break though. Wow. I wouldn't mind having a whole year of doing nothing. What do you think? Wow, we are 2 hours into this live. This is my biggest one yet. I had 22 people in chat at once. So cool. Memorial Day. Remember the fallen. All those people who have died to try to promote something better, you know. Yeah, vacation planet. Pamela says she needs a vacation planet. Yes, sweet sweets though, but there's a thing though. I am a guy. I'm a masculine and a man, so I can literally do nothing. You ladies don't know how to do nothing. Y'all wish you could do nothing. The divine feminine, y'all are like supercomputers. You just cannot turn your minds off and your hearts. Just go, go, go. I see why the divine feminine is the binding element of the universe. It's so easy being a guy. This tree, like, y'all don't understand. I can, like, later today, when the sun comes back out, I'm gonna lay over there and just sunbathe for hours. I can literally do nothing. I have no problem with it. I can think about nothing. I can lay there and completely just, y'all wouldn't know what to do. Oh, Pamela says I get more done when I'm doing nothing. I do. What I do is I just absorb so much knowledge and wisdom by just being. Carol, yeah, you got to work on that. Just be still. Just be. Be happy. Well, Rhonda, you need to share your secrets to other ladies, because that is the way to be. I love doing nothing. I can just meditate under the twin flame trees. They need to get a room though. So what do you want to talk about? I'm at the 2-hour mark. I tell you, when you go live, time flies. But time, as Ross says in the Law of One, time does exist. It is a catalyst, a system of programs designed to help you continuously move forward upon your path. Alan Watts, I'll look it up. I bet I'm better looking though. But like I always say, once you see Shane, the rest ain't the same. Oh, I'm bragging. I love me. Always compliment yourself. Always uplift yourself. Just don't be arrogant about it, of course, but always uplift yourself. Look in the mirror and say, wow, you are gorgeous. Or say, wow, I'm good looking. Uplift yourself. And then you'll notice everyone around you start to do it. Because life is a reflection. Everything in it is a reflection of you. Yeah, tomorrow is June. Wow. Yes, we got a lot of work to do collectively and energetically, so it's coming. A lot of cool stuff coming. There are forces at work that are still trying to hang on to old cycles and programs, but they are slowly losing their steam because humanity is ascending. The quantum leap is coming. When, we don't know, but it's fun. Anna says, bye everyone, we're still here, we made it, I love you. Thank you, Anna. Yes, we did make it, and everything will be okay. So with that, well, I'm at the 2-hour mark. I gotta go soon to have guests coming over, but I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and support. I love going live. I'm gonna do more of this at least once or twice a week. I want to go live, but as you see, we talked about the Law of One, the raw material, and we shared so much, and all of us now are better because of that. The oracle cards, the raw material, it all fits together. These are signs, these are syncs. Remember, my friends, you are not learning all of this. You are simply remembering. You asked during your incarnation as a human being to be set up around other souls that would help you remember and jog your memory. That's why you're here. I'm not teaching you anything. You are all gods and goddesses. You've just forgotten. It's just I happened to remember earlier, and now here I'm helping you. So remember that. You are, like Ross says in the Law of One, you are every person, every being, every situation, every feeling, every event, every emotion. You are love and light. You are everything, and everything is you. So keep that. Use that power. It's not something silly. It's not something to be dismissed or saying I'm not worthy and all that. You are worthy, and you're here for a reason, because everyone on this planet deserves to remember who they are. They deserve their divine birthrights, and we're here to bring that back. So with that, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching the Spirit of the Cosmos. Thank you for all the donations and love. I really appreciate that. That is part of my spiritual mission, is to open up to receiving and receiving more. So that heals me. Wow. So much coolness. This was fun. 2 hours of Law of One, and not just boring Law of One videos, like actually incorporating it into common sense everyday practices that we can do. You are so welcome. Mountain Bear, your oracle card reading is coming, like I said. If not tonight, it will be this week. The timing has to be right, and I have to be very careful with the Mercury retrograde energies. This Mercury retrograde is pretty strong, everyone. This one's a little bit, it's about 12% stronger than usual. And 12% stronger of something already strong is a lot of energetic tweaking we got to do. So stay calm, take care of yourself this week, and really don't let triggers get to you. Because every time a trigger gets to you and you go to a low vibe decision and reaction, you're just resetting yourself and chasing your own tail again. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Y'all are welcome. So y'all have fun this week. More videos come. I'll go live whenever I can this week coming up. I'll do a random night. Anyway, much love. Have fun. And y'all take care. And remember, every time you have a positive now moment, the higher self, universal aspect of yourself expands. Worlds are born, stars ignite, galaxies are made. That's how deep this goes. Every time you have a low vibe now moment, your universe contracts and worlds and stars die off. It is very, very important to be as high vibe as possible. And if you're not, awareness of that will help correct your now moments. Boom. It just came to me. So yeah, much love and light. I'll see y'all soon in the next video. Thanks for joining today. Everyone is awesome. Love this stuff. Oh.